Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Football Chat Box. How are you all doing? Rohan, welcome. MFZ, welcome. Hillbilly, welcome. Bucky, welcome as well. How is everyone doing? Rohan says, hi, Ryan. MFZ says, not surprised at all that Ryan is late. I was here on my computer at 6 p.m., before 6 p.m. actually. I was just like doing like so many other stuff on the side as well. And I'm also trying to find out information in terms of Arsenal and whatnot. Hillbilly says, good day, Ryan. Good day, Hillbilly. Bucky says, hi, Ryan. I think I'll wildcard too. Any suggestions? Well, you're going to be seeing a lot of wildcard drafts that I think a lot of people are considering. So you might be able to look and see what players everyone's getting, and that might actually help. Having said that, what you're seeing on screen is my current wildcard draft, which is about to change as well. I kind of fancy delete over Dalot, but I'm also waiting for a certain Rico Luis news as well. So things might change, but as things stand, this is currently my wildcard draft. But yeah, Joseph, how are you doing? Welcome. Good morning to you. Still can't get over the United bias, Rashi now and now Portuguese Cafu. I've changed from Portuguese Cafu to Dutch Yapstam. Here we are. All right. Um, Honestly, the reason I like, give me another like, it's actually going to be Rico Luis. To be honest, more than anything, I'm just waiting to see whether Rico Luis will start or not. That's the only thing. But honestly, I do like delete. Not gonna lie, I do like delete. Freddy, how are you doing? Welcome, welcome. Even if Luis starts, he's not near. That is true. 99th in the league. All right, let's bring up Bucky's team. So I might actually just go with delete. I don't know. I just feel like some reason I like him as an option. Don't know why, but yeah. This is Bucky's team. What do I have open? I was looking. Why is these messages? All right. Send my team on X. All right, I will bring it up. All right, this is Bucky's team. Rhea, Guardiola, Porro, Konsa, Greaves, Salah, Rogers, Smith Rowe, Haaland, Watkins. Ooh, I see why you want to play your wild card. What do you think, Bucky? How many transfers do you have, Bucky, by the way? How many free transfers? Yeah, I can see why you want to play Jota, Joao Pedro, entire bench, along with maybe Konsa, potentially, Joao Pedro, Rhea. Now you'll have to think about it as well. Joseph says on other streams this morning contain reports Rhea not in the team hotel overnight. Yes, I did see that information. Don't know how true the reports. That I don't know, but it could be true. But then again, it is at the Emirates as well at home. I don't know, man. I actually don't know. What do you guys? What do you think we should go with Rhea? I don't think we'll get any leaks. By the way, whether he's gonna play or not, it's more likely that he doesn't play. I've got Rohan who sent his team just now, and MFZ as well. I've got MFZ's team only lock in wildcard. Wait, MFZ has sent an fully empty team. So this is Rohan, and this is MFZ. So Boki, have a look at when you're looking at the players. One free transfer only. Ooh, okay. I don't mind wildcarding Boki. Actually, I don't mind wildcarding. So this is Rohan's team, which I believe Rohan is a wildcard draft, and he's gone for Flecken, Trent, Mazraoui, Julian Timber. Rohan, did you have enough money to upgrade Timber by any chance? Ahmad, Saka, Bumo, Smith Rowe, Salah, Calvert-Lewin, Haaland, Stuart, Vanderberg, Greaves, and Fabianski. How much money in the bank, Rohan? Shiraz, welcome. How are you doing? Rhea injured, swapped with Neto. No, 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 no. Don't swap to Neto. Neto is an extremely short-term option, and you'll be doing a goalkeeper transfer again. Don't do that. Don't do that. Go for another starting 11 keeper if you're going to. Not from Arsenal. Just go to another goalkeeper from another team. He's not playing today. Who is this? Rhea? That's FPL Freddy. Welcome. Any wildcard draft for me? Oh, got plenty of wildcard drafts up here. You'll need to take players from this and try and build one on a planner and send it to me, and then we can have a look as well. So this is MFZ's current locked players. He's basically got Gabriel, Greaves, Semenyo, Boomer, Haaland, Havertz, Saka, Fabianski, and then he's trying to build a draft around these players. MZ, what did you try and end up building? Can you show me? Shiraz says, hello Ryan, welcome Shiraz. How are you doing? Do we know how the Arsenal backup, who the Arsenal backup keeper? The Arsenal backup keeper is Neto. Remember him from Bournemouth? Yes, that guy, Neto. He is the backup keeper. I've got Ezra's team as well, but I don't think he's here. Doing and no money in the bank for Rohan. Ooh, and then this is Hillbilly's team as well. Hillbilly is having 2 free transfers. And currently considering a few options, whether it's a roll or Mascara to Davies or Mikalenko. Actually, don't mind trying a Mikalenko if you wanted to, but it doesn't seem like that is a very important move for you to do right away. Can be done next week maybe. The other option is Jota to Diblin and McNeil. Not as appealing, does it? Joe Pedro to Solanke and Jackson, that is not too bad though. The Joe Pedro to Solanke Jackson is not too bad, but I'm assuming you need to do Jota to Diblin McNeil to be able to do Joe Pedro to Solanke Jackson. At this present moment, Hillbilly, I actually don't mind rolling as well as an option. What do you guys on the chat think with regards to this team? And then Drea did train with Arsenal. I can send it to you. I saw that picture as well. Doing no money in the bank. No money in the bank for Rohan. I see why no money in the bank. You still have Salah. That's why you no money in the bank. So you really, so Rohan, you want to keep Salah, right? Just checking. Then okay, I guess it makes sense. Eventually, we'll see how it goes. Yeah, I guess it is what it is. Keep it as it is, and see how it goes basically. Solanke or Jackson? Short-term Jackson, which is basically 2 game weeks, maybe 3 game weeks, and then Solanke after that. So I don't mind starting with Jackson and then going to Solanke, especially if you caught Jackson's price rise today as well. Then I will keep Jackson, and then I'll move to Solanke come game week 8, 9, somewhere around that time. Thinking of moving Salah to Diaz, then maybe upgrade DCL to Watkins or Havertz. You could upgrade DCL to, yeah, you could do DCL to Havertz if you wanted to. Or you could potentially, I don't know if you can upgrade Stewart to Havertz. If you were to do, actually, you know what you could do? You, like you said, I don't know, try this and see. If you downgrade Salah to Diaz, you could potentially upgrade DCL to Havertz and Julian Timber to Gabriel. Potentially. Just check and see if that is possible. I don't know, but that's kind of what I'm thinking. Or even if you can do Stewart to Havertz or Stewart to Solanke maybe. Try Stewart to Solanke and Salah to Diaz and Timber to Gabriel. I think that might also be potentially possible for you. Or even Stewart to Jackson if you wanted to. I sent you my team on Instagram. All right, let me bring it up. And then Dali Milanovic, welcome. Jackson or Havertz on a wildcard? I would have to say Havertz slightly as the edge on the wildcard. Slightly Havertz, but it depends on what that depends on what the difference in money can do to you. Now, like for example, if I was to show you my draft, I have only 0 in the bank, so I can't do Jackson to Havertz. Because I've used it elsewhere. So it all depends on what the rest of the team looks like with that leftover money difference. But I slightly prefer Havertz at the moment. All right, I've got Shiraz. I've got your team. Is this your wildcard draft, Shiraz? This is Shiraz. Uh, Pax. Long time, Pax. How are you doing? Just one question: to wildcard or not to wildcard? That would depend on your team, Pax. I need to know what your team looks like. I think I'll roll unless we get news. Lewis definitely isn't starting. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, enough. So this is Shiraz with Onana, Trent, Pinnock, Gabriel, Salah, Boomo, Semenyo, McNeil, Savio, Haaland, Chris Wood, Jamie Vardy, Leaf Davis, Greaves, and Fabianski. Yep. Think it's fine. No Saka. No Havertz. No Arsenal attacker. Fair enough. How much money in the bank? Shiraz? How much money in the bank? Mr. Tendai, welcome. Morning, mate. Good to go. Mbemo for Jota, Robbo for Gabriel, and Isak for Havertz on 3 free transfers, 144k. Yeah, I actually like those moves. Umo, Robbo, and Robbo for Gabriel. Robbo for Gabriel. Yeah. Isak for Havertz. Robbo this week is also not a bad option to keep as well if you wanted to, but Gabriel is also still a pretty good option as well. That. Hmm. All right. 0.4 in the bank for Shiraz. 0.4 in the bank. Oh yeah, you have Salah, right? You're backing Salah over Saka. Yep, fair enough. Okay, I guess that makes sense. Just keep the 0.4 for now, Shiraz, and let's see what happens. Keep the 0.4 for now, and we'll see what happens in terms of moves. Maybe you could do Vardy. Oh no, wait, Vardy's cheaper than DCL, isn't he? Vardy should be cheaper than DCL, if I'm not mistaken. 5.7 versus 6. Yeah, okay. Never mind. You can keep the 0.4 in the bank, Shiraz, and see how things go. My rank is 230. You mean in the league or overall rank? Pax. Here we go, Paxton. Garnacho Light. Nice name. Henderson, Trent, Saliba, Porro, Bruno, Eze, Salah, Palmer, Chris Wood, Isak, Joe Pedro. You need to get Haaland in, don't you? Overall team isn't too bad. It's just that no Haaland. Obviously, you've been unfortunately getting battered because of that. Isak is a problem. See, there aren't too many problems with this team. How many transfers do you have? Packs? How many free transfers do you have? Gabriel is on fire and had taken him out before his two goals. Oh. As an Arsenal fan, I should have been ashamed. He's so much more better value than Robertson at the same price. Yeah, true. 0.5 in the bank and 5 transfers next week. Oh. Okay, so then you can maybe use your transfers later to remove Salah and then move the money about as well. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yes, I need Haaland and Watkins too, maybe. Yeah, you could potentially get Watkins. Is not necessary, maybe. He is a very nice differential, though. 2 free transfers. So the only way for you to get Haaland is Isak to Haaland, Bruno Fernandes to Morgan Rogers, and even then, that is not enough money. You also need to downgrade potentially a Palmer, don't you? So you need to like downgrade Bruno and Palmer. Yeah, I would just potentially wildcard if you're looking. So much to do to get just Haaland in. So it's Isak to Haaland, and if you do Isak to Haaland, Bruno Fernandes to Morgan Rogers, let's say for example, or Diblin. Let's say Bruno to Diblin for something. An example. How much money do you have to free up even more? I put my money on Salah and Bruno over Haaland. Yeah, fair enough. How much money do you need to free up to like do all of this? I'm just wondering how much money. Let me know your thoughts for the next game week. For my team, 15th in the league. Thumbs for Saka. Did you make any transfers, Mr. Tendai? Oh, you did, right? You just not told me your transfers. Never mind. 15th in the league, you said. Why did I open that? 15. And you said you did Umo, Gabriel, and Havertz. Havertz, Umo, and Gabriel. So it'll be Poro, Gabriel. Yep. Umo will come in for Rogers, or would you play Rogers or DCL this week? This is a very good question, and I'm in a very similar situation. And at this present moment, I'm wondering if I should play DCL over Rogers just because DCL is at home. That is the only thing I'm thinking about at the moment. That's a very good question, Aditya. I'm not really sure. Slightly edging DCL over Rogers at the moment. Salah differential is perfect because he always destroys his sellers. Fair enough. I bought in Boomer for Jota, Gabriel for Robertson, Havertz for Isak. Yep. So, Tendai, who are you benching? Are you So you're benching Rogers this week, or are you benching Welbeck this week? Which one are you benching, Tendai? The rest of the team kind of starts. And what are you doing with Robinson? That's the other question. Robinson or Pedro Porro? I'm hoping Bucky is looking at all of these drafts potentially. Now I was looking for DCL or Rogers. Where is Rogers? Filter by team. Aston Villa 4.0. Oh my days, so close. DCL might be the slight edge. DCL will be the slight edge then, from the looks of it. So I had a team something like this. Even goalkeepers Rea has fallen down. Flecken is up there for some reason. I don't know why sells from Nottingham Forest. I need to have a look at the fixtures again. Edison is the highly rated one. Should we just go for Edison? I don't know. Maybe I'll go for Edison. Edison is the worst kind of goalkeeper I want to go. That's the only problem. Robinson on the bench. Okay, fair enough. Bench in Welbeck. Okay, fair enough. I picked Raul as 8th attacker just so I don't have bench headache each week. That's actually not too bad. To be honest, Raul Jimenez is also a pretty good striker. I don't mind it. Start Sells or Henderson. Ooh, Might have to be Sells because Forrester at home, right? Probably sells. Ivaner. I think sells. Trent, Gabriel, Pedro, Saka, Eze, Boomer, Smithrow, Rogers, Erlin, and Havertz. Fair enough. I don't mind that starting 11, Tendai. John, welcome. How are you doing? Shiraz says Vardy plus McNeil or DCL plus Mabdidi. I'd probably go DCL plus Mabdidi. Mavidi? I'm definitely butchering that name. Need to figure out how to pronounce his name. But DCL plus the Leicester midfielder. Or the Leicester winger, basically. James, how are you doing, James? Would you keep Eze? If you were to ask me, would I keep Eze or are you looking to buy Boomo? I would probably buy Boomo. Havertz or Solanke? Havertz. Wildcard this week for sure. Yeah, I've already pressed the button. It's already pressed. This is currently what the draft is looking like. Now, what to do with Rhea? Should I go for Edison? I hate going for Edison. I keep saying like he's the worst FPL goalkeeper to go for. So much pain. Trent. Mikalenko. Jackson. Filter by name. I'm just going to build my draft over here and see what comes. All players. Had someone else draw. Someone else is missing. Mitro. Oh, Luis Diaz. Yes. And my last pick here was the goalkeeper. This is where I'm not sure what to do with this keeper choice. Wow, it tells me to start Mikalenko over did it. That is crazy. Here we are. Why did you go for Jackson? Why did I go for Jackson over Calvert-Lewin? Sorry, over you mean like a Solanke? Or do you mean why did I go for Jackson over like a Havertz? I couldn't afford Havertz. So I had to go for Jackson. But between Jackson and Solanke, I went for Jackson because of the two home fixtures between Brighton and Forest, whereas Solanke has United and Brighton. It's just that I felt like Jackson slightly better starting fixture at the moment, so that's why I went for Jackson. Hamza, how are you doing, Hamza? Welcome. Jackson or Solanke? I would probably go Jackson to start with at the moment. Getting Pax says getting Haaland without wildcard seems impossible. Yeah, you need to do a bit of navigating, Pax. Try and get Haaland in. Like there's quite a few players you need to get rid out and like switch about. You'll be starting to take hits, at which point you probably might as well just wildcard. Can you look at my team? Should I wildcard or do you think I don't need it? 135 in the league. Ivaner. Yes, Ivaner. Fells, Robinson, Saliba, Porro, Rogers, Smithrow, Saka, Palmer, Andreas, Haaland, Calvert-Lewin. Guardiola. How many free transfers, Ivaner? How many free transfers in the team? You don't necessarily need a wildcard, to be honest. You've kind of got most of the players. Maybe if you can do 5.3 How many free transfers? Depending on how many free transfers you have, I can give a few suggestions. Fulham are in fine form though, so not sure that might be a clean sheet hard call. Which one? You mean Fulham versus Forest? That is true, but then Forest at home, right? That's a hard call though. I'll say that for sure. Captain Salah over Haaland just because for that extra point and clean sheet and goal. I would say captain who you think is going to do better. You think Salah is going to do better than Haaland than Captain Salah? Sent my team on Instagram. Not shown Colville. Not shown Colville, Collins, and DCL. Ooh, Connor. This is Connor's team. Sanchez, Henderson. Ooh, double rotating keepers. Gabriel. Is this the wildcard? Yes, this is the wildcard. Gabriel, Trent, Robinson, Collins, Colville, Humo, Saka, Semenyo, Rogers, Smith-Rowe, Calvert-Lewin, Haaland, and Havertz with 1 million in the bank. Why not? Why don't you upgrade Collins then? Connor. DCL, I don't mind as a third striker, to be honest, because you have Havertz and Haaland. I don't mind DCL, and you're probably not starting DCL this week. Oh, actually, you might be. Depends on who you're playing. Are you playing DCL or are you playing Rogers this week? You could upgrade Collins if you wanted to, or you can even switch him to Mikalenko from Everton, 4.3 million. Then you could look to upgrade Colville if you wanted to as well. Pickford could be an option on wildcard. Brantford back. That's true. Pickford could be an option now. I think we kind of need to, with Brantford back, need to reconsider Everton. Great fixtures for the rest of the year, and this was about the same time that everyone told him and he started killing it last year. Yep, that's exactly true. Please suggest me a midfielder under 7.9. I think Diaz will be blank, and I have Mbeumo and Semenyo. So you have Diaz, you have Mbeumo and Semenyo, and you want another midfielder under 7.9 million. Okay, let me have a look. Where's my transfers? So midfielder under 7.9 million. Hold on. Let me have a look at like form and whatnot. To be honest, McNeil isn't too bad for 5.5, but given the amount of money you have that you can spend, would Bowen interest you? Magneto, would Bowen interest you? Otherwise, you could take a punt on Madison, but I don't know if he's got to the form that we kind of want him to. I know he got 12 points, but I kind of want to see a bit more consistency from Madison before doing that. You could go. Who else could you go? Smith-Rowe actually is still not a bad. I think Smith-Rowe will continue to like get points. I don't know. It's just me thinking that he'll continue to do points. Your other option would be you could try Savio, but minutes risk. That's the only thing I'll mention on this. Sancho is a minutes risk as well. Yeah, that's depends. Are you looking for like a main midfielder? There aren't too many. There aren't too many under 7.9. Diaz is definitely the standout pick. Shared updated wildcard draft on X. And Ivan says 1 free transfer and point 0.9 in the bank. 1 free transfer and 0.9 in the bank. 5.3, 6.2. You need another million, don't you? Where do we get the other million? Oh, wait, is this your team? No, this is 10 dice. I'm closing 10 dice. Packs. Packs, if you're wildcarding, let me know. This was Ivaners. You need another 1 million. And how are you going to get that 1 million? One free transfer and 0.9 in the bank. You know what I might do? I might even potentially go. Oro, Saliba. I mean, you could start these guys. Andres is the only issue. You could do Andres to Semenyo or something. You really wanted to for a short-term punt. Ivaner. You have your wildcard, don't you, Ivaner? Do you still have your wildcard left, Ivaner? Yes, you do. I mean, you could do Andres to Semenyo. Ideally, I would like Boomer, but you can wait a bit more for him. But Andres to Semenyo is not a bad option. If you wanted to try that, that's a potential move that you can try and do. Rohan said updated draft. I will bring that up. Connor, are you still here? Who to bring in for Collins for 5.5? Alright, hold on. Chat is going pretty fast, and I'm not going fast enough. Okay, let me go back to these questions. Salah was expected to price fall Thursday and he didn't. He was expected to fall yesterday and he didn't. However, he expected to fall today, but he will. Salah already fall in price? I swear Salah fell in price. Oh no, Salah didn't fall in price. He might fall after like tomorrow basically. Or today, guys, depending on the time zones. Who to bring for Collins? Okay, who to bring for Collins? Thoughts on the wildcard team? Any changes or improvements? Ederson, Fabianski, Gabriel, Saliba. Ederson, Fabianski, Gabriel, Saliba, Ena, Mikalenko, Greaves, Boomo, Diaz, Semenyo, Mitro, Saka, Haaland, Solanke, and Christmas Wood. Any chance of affording a Trent Alexander-Arnold? But apart from that, honestly, I do like it. Pumo, Semenyo, Diaz, Mitro, and Saka, Haaland, Solanke would. I mean, it looks pretty good, Jamie. I like it. I like it quite a bit. Team overall looks good. Any chance of how much money do you have in the bank, Jamie, with that team? Zipper, how are you doing? Welcome. How are you doing? No, I don't want to own Diaz. Okay, you don't want to own Diaz. Okay. 7.3. What does FPL review suggest? Even though I don't really want to be looking. 7. Let's go 8 million. Bumo Eze. Don't know. I haven't been fully convinced by Eze. Bowen, though, I actually don't mind if you really wanted to go there. Bowen or even Gundogan. Bowen or Gundogan. Magneto. Bowen or Gundogan. And then defender for Connor at 5.5. Or max 5.5, right, Connor? That was Connor's draft. This was Connor's draft? No. No, this was Connor's draft. You can go Mikalenko from Everton. You can also try and punt and see whether Rico Lewis will start. That is one option. You could also go 1 million. See, here are a few other options you can try. You can do Collins to Mikalenko and Robinson or Collins to Mikalenko. Yeah, and Robinson to 4.7, 4.8, 4.9. Yep, you have the one. Yeah, so you could do Collins to Mikalenko and Robinson to Guardiol. That is also a possibility for you. What do you think, Connor? That is also a possibility. You wanted to do something like that. Trossard? Trossard minutes rest, right? I would probably prefer Bowen as a 7.5 million midfielder. Magneto. BKMFC, welcome Palmer, Boomer, Saka, and Diaz. Palmer, Boomer, or Saka and Diaz? Saka and Diaz for me. BKMCFC. Zipper removed a message. Oh no, Zipper, what did you say? Will a -8 be better than a wildcard downgrading from Palmer to Rogers or Diaz? How many transfers packs again? You said you had how many transfers? You had 2 free transfers. See, it's a -8 plus compared to you being able to use 2 free transfers again after the wildcard, like carrying over those 2 free transfers. So we need to think about that as well, packs. The carrying over the 2 free transfers. I would probably Palmer to Rogers or Diaz. You mean downgrading from Palmer to Rogers or Diaz? You mean downgrading Palmer to Diaz? I probably just I don't know. I might even wildcard potentially. So hard. Or your other option, or another week without Haaland. That's the other option. Ryan, Guardiola, or Saliba and Edison. Gabriel is 100% in my team. Based on the current information we have about Rhea, I would have to say Saliba and Edison. What I'm thinking, Jamie. What 2 to start out of Rogers, DCL, and ESR? I'm starting ESR. So it's between Rogers and DCL. And as things stand, I'm currently starting DCL over Rogers just because DCL has a home game. I feel like the only person saving my wildcard. No, don't worry. I think there are a few more others who are keeping it for like game week 12, game week 8, stuff like that. Yeah, maybe McNeil, but double Everton is risky because they're poor. Yeah. I don't know if I would want to go double Everton attack. I mean, I probably wouldn't. Will you rate our team? Yes, I can. If you can send it to me, I can have a look at it as a overall thing. That team that I told you earlier is 0.1 in the bank. I don't really get the hype on Trent, especially costing 7. Then it's fine. Then I would just go for the one you had, Jamie, because you had double Arsenal defense, didn't you? Yes, you did. Yeah, okay, I like it, Jamie. I actually don't mind double Arsenal defense with Gabriel and Saliba. Honestly, don't mind it at all. Rohan, I'll bring your updated draft up. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten about that. I'm just trying to read all the comments so that it doesn't get ahead of me. Hey man, which 4.5 million defender do you recommend? You can look at Olaena from Nottingham Forest at 4.5. Leaf Davis from Ipswich at 4.5. Mikalenko from Everton at 4.3 million. There's someone else. I think there is also the other Forest. I think it's Mikalenkovic or something. At 4.5 million, I think. Forest defender. I think it's a centre back. These are all off top of my head. Yes, this guy. This guy is another 4.5. You can go. Yeah, maybe that's it for 4.5s at the moment as things stand. Those are your current 4.5 suggestions. Don't know if there are any others, to be honest. Yeah, you could probably go Konsa as well if you wanted to. Potentially another move here. Will Mikalenko start regularly or not? Yes, so he was ill. So because of that, he missed the last game. But he should start regularly. He's their regular, like, what is it, right back? Left back? Left back? He will start regularly, yes. He's their starting fullback. Can I send you my team and where? You can send it to me on X over here, the handle. Or if you're on Instagram, you can send it on Instagram, Football Chatbox. One of those two. Bench, Smithrow, Semenyo, Wood, or Solanke. Bench, Smithrow, Semenyo, Wood, or Solanke. Smithrow, Semenyo, Wood, or Solanke. I would bench. Ooh, that is so hard. probably Chris Wood, maybe Jamie. That's a tough one. But then Forest are playing at home. Probably between Chris Wood or Solanke at the moment. Tough one. That's a very tough one. My updated wildcard draft. Yes, let me bring Rohan's updated wildcard draft. All right, so this is Rohan's updated wildcard draft. So this is Rohan's updated wildcard draft. Sanchez, Trent, Mazraoui, Gabriel, Saka, Madison, Smith-Rowe, Luis Diaz, Havertz, Raul Jimenez, Haaland. That's actually not too bad. This is not too bad. What was the previous one? Oh, Boomer is missing. What happened to Boomer? Why no Boomer? So you've gone for Madison instead of Boomer. The forward line has improved significantly because you got rid of Salah. And the defense also has improved. Why not Boomer? Rohan. I have 2 free transfers. Yeah, I think if you want to get Haaland, your options are you wildcard potentially and then you roll those 2 free transfers. Like you carry the 2 free transfers, right? Or you just go without Haaland. I feel like taking a -8 is probably not worth it. Best 4.5 defender with good games for a 4 to 6 week span. Okay, I think I read that out. I gave a few suggestions, I think, for that one. Timber, I probably wouldn't fully look at it, Timber. I'm not really sure. He's 5.1 or something, no? I don't know about Timber. Not could potentially like California could come in and play and whatnot. So, not fully convinced on the Timber move. Am I risking myself not to go with Luis Diaz because he has been bought by 1.2 billion? No, Shiraz, not really. You're not fully. I wouldn't say you're risking yourself. Where's your team? How much money in the bank do you have? Because you have Salah, so you're not necessarily risking yourself. I think your bigger concern should probably be about a lack of Arsenal attack, with Arsenal's currently good 3 fixtures. When you look at it, I think that's a slightly bigger problem than the lack of Liverpool attack, because you have Salah as a captaincy, so that's a massive differential at this moment. Where to send you the team? I can say I'm new in your channel. I have no idea. Okay, so if for those of you who are new, first of all, welcome to the football chat box. For any of you who are new, can you please do subscribe? We're trying to get to 900 subscribers. But if you really want to send me your teams, you can send it to me on X if you're on X or Twitter, Ryan_MS28, or you can follow me on Instagram and message me on Instagram at football chatbox. The other option is you can join the Discord, and the link for the Discord is in the description of the video. You can join the Discord. Let me know once you've joined the Discord so that I can let you in, which is what Magneto has just done. Magneto, I have just let you into the Discord. So in the Discord, Magneto, you should be able to see a Rate My Team channel, and you can send me the team over there, Magneto. I already have Salah, Boomer, Haaland, DCL, Rogers, Gabriel, Havertz, and Mikalenko, so I don't see the reason for me to wildcard. No, if you already have those players, or you have a lot of the players that people are on wildcard are already getting, you don't really have to go and get it. Mikalenko or Keane? I would go for Keane, Juntao. Also, Juntao, welcome. How are you doing? I'll go for Mikalenko because I think so. Branthwaite is back, right? With Branthwaite being back, Keane probably shouldn't be starting. So I'd go for Mikalenko. People on wildcard should consider Kirkes of Bournemouth at 4.5. That's a good point. He has been, if you look at FPL review, 4.5. Kirkes is also here for some reason. What is Bournemouth's fixtures? Oh, I see why Kirkes is mentioned. 2 good fixtures here. Slightly 3 harder fixtures, but then again it gets slightly better. Yeah, I can see why Kirkes is mentioned. Is Mazraoui a good option from game week 8 onwards, or will he be rotation risk with Shaw and Malacia coming back and Dalot there? At this present moment, we don't even know when Shaw and Malacia are going to come back. So for now, I think Mazraoui is completely fine. I think Mazraoui is fine. We don't even know when, like, there's no proper news on Shaw and Malaysia. Malaysia is back in training. There's no news on Shaw at the moment. So I think you're fine, Jamie. And ADZKHR, thank you for subscribing. Thank you very much. We're closer to now 900. Oh, have we passed 900? Have we just hit 900 subscribers? If we did, thank you very much to everyone for subscribing. Next goal is 1000 subscribers. That's a massive goal. So let's try and get there. Shubharan, how are you doing, Shubharan? Garnacho or Bruno from Gameweek 8? Yeah, if Garnacho continues to start the next two, I'm definitely looking. He's fallen in price again. Garnacho is definitely on my list. He is definitely on my list. FPL Cortex, how are you doing? Hello, fam. Indeed, welcome, Cortex. Any news on Wildcard? Rhea wasn't spotted in training, I think. So Rhea wasn't spotted going to the Arsenal team hotel. Is currently the news. So not really sure. I don't know about Rhea. I have Rhea in my draft as well. I have no idea what to kind of do with Rhea at the moment. This is what the draft is looking like. I might have to switch Rhea to someone else potentially. I haven't fully thought about it just yet. Brian, are you here? I think you sent me your draft on Instagram. Brian's draft on Instagram. Okay. Thoughts on removing? Oh my god. Hold on. Chat is going really fast. Thoughts on removing Diaz on Gameweek 8? I don't mind Jet, Jamie. Like, potentially Diaz to Bruno Fernandes could also be a move, Jamie. Come Gameweek 8. Madueke to Semenyo for a -4. Ooh. Maybe Elazar, but it isn't necessary to do it. I would say you could do it, but it's not fully necessary. I was thinking bench Smith Rowe or Wood because Smith Rowe is playing away. Yeah, fair enough. So between Smith Rowe and Chris Wood, if you're going by that logic, Chris Wood is playing at home, right? So maybe you'll have to start Chris Wood. Best 4.5 million defenders, top 2 for rotating third defender in defense. See, for me, I'm rotating between Rico Lewis and Mikalenko for the moment, assuming Rico Lewis is going to start. Otherwise, I'm rotating between Delete and Mikalenko, and I understand that Delete is not a 4.5. Your other option would be, I think, Chelsea rotate well with Forest, I believe. There are a few rotating combinations. I don't remember the rotating combinations that I mentioned to Shiraz. Shiraz, do you remember the rotating combinations I mentioned? I definitely remember like specifying some rotating combinations, and I now don't recall what they were. Trying to find it now. I'm going back into my comments to find these rotating combinations I mentioned. Aha, here we go. So Brentford and Ipswich, Shubharan, they rotate well. Brentford and Ipswich, Fulham and Ipswich, and then Chelsea and Forest. Those are like your rotation combinations. The other one was also Everton and Wolves. Although I wouldn't go for Wolves now, given that Mascara is injured. So yeah, the three previous ones that I mentioned. Any Rico Lewis news? Not at the moment. Abdullah, I sent you my team. Was that on X or was that on Instagram? Abdullah. Stefan Kosovic, welcome. Should I do Isak to Solanke or Havertz? If I go for Havertz, I won't be able to do Salah to Saka next week. If you go for Havertz and you won't be able to do Salah for Saka next week, I would just go for Solanke this week, Stefan. I would just go for Solanke instead then. Thanks, bro. Good luck, Pax. Pax, if you're wildcarding or not, let me know. And if you are wildcarding, feel free to send over a draft because I think a lot of people will be interested to see it. Can we do team reviews through Discord? Yes. Put it in Discord as well if you're on Discord. I've got Magneto's current team as well, which is why is Magneto's current team? Why? Oh, my chat all over the place, guys. Give me a second. This is Magneto's team as well, which I kind of need to zoom in a bit more. Hold on. I need to bring up Brian as well. Brian's team is up here. 0.4 in the bank. What is 0.4 in the bank, Shiraz? Send to my team on Insta. Okay, this is Zipper. Zipper, this is your team, right? I've got your team up 0.9 in the bank on a wild card with Ederson, Fabianski, Gabriel, Lewis, Mikalenko, Greaves, Konate. Interesting, Konate pick. Would you prefer to go for Robertson over Konate? Zipper. Saka, Rogers, Semenyo, Bumo, Eze. Oh, it's a very interesting pick. Watkins, Calvert-Lewin. I see where the money is going. Watkins, Calvert-Lewin, and Haaland. Okay, I like it. Looks pretty good, Zipper. The only thing I'll ask is maybe you could try Konate. You could try Robertson over Konate. That's one move potentially. Or you can keep the money in the bank as well. To be honest, because come game week 8, you could potentially do Semenyo to like a Garnacho with that money in the bank. If Garnacho becomes an option, so up to you. Watkins captain says Roku. Who Ipswich? Yeah, maybe. But who else do you have, Roku? Who else do you have as captaincy options? Doku, Grealish, Savio, or Bernardo Silva from game week 8? From game week 8, can you add Gundogan to this list as well, Jamie? Potentially, maybe Gundogan out of all of them. Up for suggestions. Also have 5 free subs going into next week, so can get rare next week. Then keep the team as it is, because you could use that 0.9 to even go like Semenyo to Garnacho or something, like a 6 point something later come game week 8 or something. Plowboys, welcome. Lumin, Wildcard, Luminly to Kepa, Munoz to White, Mascara to Moreno. Moreno might even go Ola Aina, the other Forest fullback, potentially, just in case Moreno gets benched and Nico Williams is ever playing. Isak to Jackson, I don't mind that. Haaland less team. Yours can all thank me later. Bench in Sun, captain in Semenyo. Oh, what are you doing? Damn, huge, big moves there. Haaland less team and your wildcard in. Very interesting. Why? John says Savio, maybe. Oh, you mean for Jamie's one? Maybe even Gundogan potentially. Does Keane start? If Branthwaite is back, I expect Branthwaite to start over Keane. So for anyone looking at Everton 4.0 Keane, I don't know if I would go there yet, because I think Branthwaite might start. ADZ, welcome. Best 4.5 million goalkeeper for long term, Sells or Fleckant? I'm going to say Sells. Forest have better defensive stats, so I'm going to say Sells. ADZ. Leonardo, welcome. Bench Wood or Rogers? Also Greaves or Mikalenko for wildcard? I would go Mikalenko for wildcard, but if you need to save the 0.3 Leonardo, I don't mind going Greaves, but Mikalenko is a slightly better pick. In terms of Wood or Rogers to bench, I probably bench Rogers, given that Wood is at home. Mazraoui or Aina? Based on defensive data, Jamie, I'd have to say Aina. But I actually don't mind Mazraoui as a slightly earlier pick ahead of game week 8, if you wanted to do something like that as well. Short term, I think it's probably Aina. Should I start Rico Lewis or Pau Torres? If we get news that Rico Lewis is starting, Ferrari 61, then you can start Rico Lewis. So for the moment, keep Rico Lewis in your starting 11, and then we'll see whether we get leaks. If we get leaks that he's not starting, then you play Pau Torres ahead. I know I was 899th subscriber for Jamie. Ooh, so well done. Thank you to all the subscribers. Simonal, welcome. New picture. Look at that. New picture. Looking smart. Minte or Muniz? Minte. What are you even doing with Muniz in your team? I don't think he's going to play. You need to start selling Muniz, to be honest. You need to get rid of Muniz. Should I do Isak to Solanke or Havertz? Says Stefan. I would probably go for Solanke, Stefan. Because I read this question again before. Because you said that if you go Havertz, you can't get Saka. So I'll go Solanke. I sent two of my squads on X. Salazar sent 2 squads on X. Whose squad is this? I got this on X as well, and I don't know whose squad this is. Why is it? This is Magneto's. Whose squad is this one? I don't know who this is. Someone's gonna have to tell me. Dom says, I already made my transfers. Could I send you my team on Instagram before and after team? Send me the after team if you've already made your transfers. No need the before one. Just send me the after one. I'm Brian, message about my team. Oh, I can't. No. Brian, I've got your team up. Why you guys stress about FPL? It's so easy. Just pick the players that will get the highest point. Let them ask the questions. I have sent my team. Yes. This is Magneto's team. I have sent it on X. Oh, so was that team yours, Abdullah? I think so. Oh, that is yours. Okay, so this is Abdullah's team, and this is Magneto's team. All right, let's have a look at Magneto first, and I'll get to Abdullah next. Benji says, Jota keep or sell. I would probably sell Benji. At this point, I'm looking at sell. Saliba or Guardiola. Do you have Gabriel as well, Varun? If you don't have Gabriel, then I would probably go for Saliba. If you have Gabriel, I would probably go for Guardiola. Flecken or cells? Cells for me, Varun. Hello, mate. I need your help on who to bench out of Bruno Fernandes, Smith Rowe, Rogers. Oof. I would probably bench Rogers. Sugar Bender. I'd probably bench Rogers. I don't know why. It's between Rogers and Smith Rowe. Bruno, I think Bruno at home should probably do slightly better. So I'd probably bench Rogers. Don't even really like to bench Rogers as well, to be honest. But it's a very close one. Maybe Rogers potentially. Do you think Everton will keep clean sheets even against their lower teams in the league? Well, assuming if Branthwaite starts and Branthwaite is back, he should do better, and like Everton should improve, so they should potentially keep clean sheets. It is a Sean Dash team, right? They should improve. Happy to, but want to save at least 0.1 for Rhea for my free sub next week, as I have 5 free subs. Fair enough. Then save the 0.1 zipper. I don't mind. I'll just send my team via Insta. Okay, I'll bring it up soon, Dom. Other questions. So I go only other questions. So I go Calvert-Lewin or Woods. No, I would keep it at Lewin if you wanted to, because the fixtures are good, right, for Calvert-Lewin. So I don't mind keeping it around Calvert-Lewin. Opinion on captaining Mbeumo instead of wait. Before I say Calvert-Lewin, what's Forest, Fulham, Chelsea, Crystal Palace? No, I don't mind keeping it on Calvert-Lewin. Actually, I actually don't mind keeping it on Calvert-Lewin. Zipper. Opinion on captaining Mbeumo instead of Saka, Watkins, and Haaland. I think you having Mbeumo itself is enough. I don't know if I would want to captain him. I would still probably look at either Saka or Haaland for captaincy. ADZ. Com, welcome. How are you doing? Transfers already done on a Thursday night. Isak and Salah and Jota out for Haaland, Boomo, and Savio. I think I might have gone a week early. Oh, we'll have a look. This is my team without applying the wildcard. Without applying the wildcard. Oh, okay. Makes sense. Jamzam93, welcome. Thanks. Good luck, says Zipper. No worries. Thoughts on Rhea sells combos. Provides reassurance in the case Rhea is injured and Forest have a decent defense. I don't mind that, but what are you doing with the money difference? Like it's like 0.5 difference, right, in goalkeeper? I actually don't mind that as an option for the moment. Jamzam, I don't really mind that. Start Mikalenko or Ena? I would start. Ooh, that's a tough. That is a tough one. Probably edge it towards Mikalenko. Does it edge it towards Mikalenko? Why is Mikalenko is 2.9, Ena is 2.98. Good stuff. Well done. Uh, both are at home. Let's edge it slightly towards Mikalenko. Uh, Jamie, slightly towards Mikalenko. All right, now Magneto. This is Magneto's team. Let's have a look. I have 30 million. Please suggest me a forward and a midfield. I have to send to Insta. All right, so this is Magneto's team. You sent it to Insta as well, did you? Accept. So this is Magneto's team. So basically, he's got Fabianski and Sanchez, Gabriel, Colville, Greaves, Trent, Mazraoui, Salah, Semenyo, Boomo, Mavdi, Haaland, Wood. 13.1. Okay, you didn't want Luis Diaz, you said, right? Your other option, you have a couple options. You can go Smith Rowe. You can actually go Rogers, Morgan Rogers for 5.1, and get Havertz as the forward option. Can you get Havertz? Yes, you can get Havertz. Yeah, you could go Havertz because you don't have Saka, right? So you can go Rogers and Havertz, I think. Havertz is 8.2. Oh, no, you can't. 9. No, you can't go Rogers. You have to go Diblin. You have to go Diblin from Southampton and Havertz. Or you go Solanke and Rogers. I don't think you can do Jackson and Rogers. I think that might be slightly higher. That's a bit more harder, I think. Magneto. I sent to both, yes. I think maybe Havertz and Diblin is one possible combination. I don't know if you can do Jackson and Rogers. Check and see. Because Jackson's what, 7.8 now? Rogers is 5.2, so that's 8 million there. 12. Oh no, you can do Rogers and Jackson. That has just exact with 0.1 in the bank. You can do Jackson and Rogers if you wanted to, Magneto. Wood and Mazraoui or Wadi and Mikalenko? Wood and Mazraoui for me, Jamie. Wood and Mazraoui. A minute says differential captaincy. Differential captaincy, Saka could be a differential cap. Watkins is another possible differential cap. I'm assuming Salah is going to be the majority cap. Between Salah and Haaland is the captaincy debate. Every other captain is a differential. Share the Wildcard team on Discord. Would really appreciate your thoughts. Let's bring it up. This is Shubharan's one as well. Why is this so big? Here we go. This is Shubharan's one. But before we get Shubharan, before I get to yours, Abdullah. This is your non-wildcard team. So I would, let's say Jota doesn't start. Solanke is not a bad option to come off the bench. But Jota will come off the bench. So in that case, should you just start Solanke instead? You don't need to wildcard. By the way, Abdullah. You don't need to wildcard. Because the only thing you're missing is maybe an Arsenal defender. How much money you have in the bank with this team? How much money do you have in the bank? I've just sent my team on Insta. Just need some help with the defense. Or is it fine, especially within my budget? Alright, I'll bring your team up as well. Also, people, make sure to leave a follow on Instagram as well, please. Thank you very much. For those of you who are messaging me as well there. Alright, this is ADZ. This is ADZ. Okay, I've got your team up, ADZ. I'll come to you soon. Don't worry. This is Abdullah. Saka or Haaland captain? I would probably go Haaland at the moment. Yes, I can do. So you can do that then. So you can go Jackson and Rogers if you wanted to. Sorry, I mean Wood and Mikalenko or Vardy and Mazraoui. Oh, Wood and Mikalenko then, Jamie. Wood and Mikalenko. I'm torn between Rogers and McNeil in my wildcard. You mean between Rogers and McNeil? I would probably go for Rogers. Just because of the better team. So I'll go for Rogers. I shared updated options on X. Okay, Rohan, give me a few minutes, I'll bring it up. I have 0.6 in the bank. 0.6 in the bank. That is not enough to get to Saliba or Gabriel. You could go Diego Jota to Brian Mbeumo from Brentford for one free transfer. That's it. You could just do that, to be honest. You could do that. You could go Jota to Mbeumo. And if you have another free transfer, potentially, I think you might be able to do Robinson to Saliba or Gabriel. I don't think so. Maybe not. Maybe not. No, might not be possible. Check and see. Just let me know. I sent my 2 squads on X. All right, let me bring it up. I'm just gonna close a few drafts. This is Connor. Connor, are you still here? I think Connor. I don't know if Connor was still here. Whose team was this? I don't remember. This was Shiraz. This is MFZ. Bucky, did you build a draft? Ivanar. Alright, let me bring up. Alright, this one was Shubharan, and let me bring up. Who was it? Elazar, right? Elazar, your 2 teams. Did you mean? Here you go. You messaged me. Okay. So Elazar, you sent me 2 drafts, didn't you? So this is one. This is Elazar's first one, and this was the other one. Okay, I'll just go with Elazar first because he messaged me quite a bit long ago. So the first one, Sanchez, Aina, Mazraoui, Trent, Boomer, Semenyo, Saka, Luis Diaz, Rogers, Haaland, Havertz, Wood, Kirkes, and Greaves. Yeah, don't mind it too much. Don't mind it too much. I would like an Arsenal defender if possible, Elazar, in this one. Like a Gabriel or a Saliba potentially. That's just one. I think Gabriel, I would probably want to try and get Gabriel into this team if possible. With this one, you said I'm thinking of going Madueke to Semenyo or -4, or should I just start Eze? Madueke to Semenyo or a -4, or just start Eze. I would just start Eze. Elazar for this one. I'll just start Eze potentially, yeah. But then you have Mikolenko playing. Well, if you're not going to start Eze, why don't, or you're just going to have to do a hit anyways. I would just, honestly, I would just start Eze potentially. I wouldn't do the hit for this one. If I don't start, should I start Jota or Solanke? If you don't, Jota or Solanke, at this moment, I would have to say Solanke just because we know he's going to play more minutes than Jota. Abdullah. I would have to say Solanke because he's going to play more minutes than Jota. But the Liverpool versus Wolves fixture is a way better fixture. So if you want to take a punt on that, which isn't too bad because the upsides isn't too much of a difference, you could take the punt on Jota and hope it pays off. There is a slight risk you can take on that fixture. I did just a minute where to send. Bucky, you can send it on X Bucky. Or on the Discord, one of the two. No, those two are different teams. One on Wildcard. Yes, this is the Wildcard one, right? I would like to get Gabriel on this Wildcard one. The fixture of Semenyo looks good though. True. But is it worth a hit? I mean, like, SA also has still a pretty decent fixture, to be honest. Okay, if you want to do it, I'm not going to stop you against doing it. I'll tell you that now itself. So I'm not going to stop you from doing Madueke to Semenyo. You can do it. Because there is massive upside. Like, he could get like a goal and assist against Southampton. There is upside for that fixture. So it could pay off. I don't mind you doing it if you wanted to. Whereas your wildcard one, I would love to get an Arsenal defender here. I don't know Ryan, but Savio or Foden is calling me. Should I pick up the call? Should I pick up the call for Savio? Yeah, I don't mind for Savio. For Foden, I would just call back later, basically, because he hasn't been turning up for the parties that you've been having. So if a guy isn't turning up, maybe you should just like call him back later. Why DCL over Wood? Even for you, Ryan. I know, right? I absolutely know. But the only reason I've done that is for fixtures. Purely fixture related. That is the only reason I've gone. Let me see if I can bring up the fixtures. So, like, Forest have Fulham, Chelsea, Palace, Leicester, West Ham, Newcastle, Arsenal. Whereas Everton just slightly more better fixtures overall. So purely fixtures. The risk to reward seems a bit questionable. What is this? The Semenyo for a -4? Or are you talking about Gabriel Eliza? Tiger, welcome. How are you doing? Says hi chat. Welcome, welcome. Okay, this team is from ADZ. ADZ, are you here? ADZ. Basically wildcard team with Sels and Fabianski. Trent, Gabriel, Murillo, Mikalenko, Greaves. Defense is fine. Semenyo, Luis Diaz, Saka, Bumo, Diblin. That's also fine. Haaland, Watkins, and NDI. Ooh, interesting. Will he play though, NDI? I'm just wondering if it's. Will he play? Everton. Oh, that is very interesting. Where does he play? Everton. Oh, left winger. Interesting. This was a rotator team, wasn't it? But he played left wing as well. Okay, fair enough. I don't mind that actually. If you wanted to go there, there is a potential punt in that. Yeah, I don't mind this. Overall, I like the team. Looks good. Given the budget restrictions, it does look good. Yeah, good stuff, ADZ. I don't mind it. Howard Bellis or Dunk in defense? Southampton are playing Bournemouth. Brighton are playing Chelsea. I would have to say. I would have to say Dunk. Tiger. I would have to say Louis Dunk. No, actually, no, I changed my mind. Howard Bellis. Why are those two even an option? Can you do a transfer or something? Maybe Howard Bellis, actually. Howard Bellis. But it's like not the best of options. Alright, this is MDZ. Yes, still here. I ended up doing a minus. Oh, okay. What did you end up doing? First attack is better than Everton attack. That is true, but Forest attack also has more options than Everton attack. So Chris Wood could always get subbed off. Whereas Calvert-Lewin, the only way he's getting subbed off, touch wood, and hope he doesn't get injured. But yeah, that's why. Semenyo and Madueke can either have massive upside or none at all. Yup, that is very possible. Harvard Bellis answered that one. NDI has been looking sharp past few weeks. Yeah, I don't mind it. I was just looking at the sofa score where he was playing. Yeah, I don't mind it actually. I actually don't mind that. The team looks good overall. I like it. Man, Sri Lanka cooking New Zealand. I know, right? We've been so bad in cricket that I have given hope. I've given up hope on Sri Lanka like doing something. I can't believe Sri Lanka actually playing well against New Zealand. And Jopper, welcome. How are you doing? and has been getting good minutes. Wanted DCL, but not enough, especially bringing in Watkins. Looks good on the ball as well, so wanted to be different. Yeah, I really don't mind it. Looks pretty good. I like the overall team. Diaz and Havertz or DCL and Saka? Diaz and Havertz. I would go for Diaz and Havertz. Mohammed. Diaz and Havertz. Okay, whose team was this? Was Dominic. Oh, Dom. Wait, this is Rabin. Oh no. Whose team was this? Can someone tell me? Am I missing someone here? Alright, I'm gonna bring you after transfers one, by the way. So I'm gonna close this one. I am closing this one as well. This is Abdullah. Whose team was this one? Not sure. Magneto, I'm closing your team. Shubharan, this is your team, isn't it, Shubharan? Where are you, Shubharan? I think you're here. Still think you're here. I don't know. So Rea and Fabianski, Gabriel, Luis, Trent, Mikalenko, and Greaves. Bumo, Saka, Diaz, Semenyo, Rogers, Solanke, Wood, and Haaland. With 0.4 in the bank. Damn, you have some good team value, don't you? Yeah, I don't mind it. Actually, don't mind it, Shubharan. Nice. Cheers, bro. No worries. How do I send my team to you? Jopper, you can either send it on X. I have a tweet on X. You can put it on there. If you're on Twitter, you can put it there. Or you can send it on Instagram at Football Chatbox. You can follow me on Instagram and message me there. Can you please have a look at my team? Yes, Tiger, I can. Did you send it to me, Tiger? Or okay, I did. Here's your team. I've got your team up, Tiger. Bodin, Boomer, and Gabriel. Oh, that's not too bad as well. So this is Tiger's team. Flecken, Trent, Harvard Bellis, Gabriel. Oh, Tiger. I might even potentially start Ole Aina from Fulham over Harvard Bellis. Mitro, Sala, Brumo, Eze, Havertz, Jackson, and Watkins. Yep, completely fine. I might just start Ole Aina over Harvard Bellis. Tiger. That's the only move I would think of doing. I mean, like only sub. I actually don't mind those subs. Is my team good? Alright, Woki's wildcard team. Sanchez, Sells, Trent, Gabriel, Greaves, Mikalenko, Mazraoui, Bumo, Madison Diaz, Semenyo, McNeil, Vardy, Watkins, and Haaland. Bumo, Madison Diaz. Semenyo, McNeil. Ooh, no Saka. Very interesting. Why no Arsenal attack? Okay. Why no Arsenal attack? Rest of the team is fine. Yeah, I am here confused about Luis and Mikalenko combination. Yeah, that combination doesn't really rotate per se. It doesn't rotate. I don't think it does. Let me have a look actually. That combination doesn't rotate at all. Same with my delete and Everton combination. I don't think that even rotates. So if I was to print Manchester City, Everton, even United, I was to say, and just go FPL only. Mikalenko and Luis. Yeah, see, game week 13, you're gonna have an issue. And then game week 15 to freaking 17, you have an issue with City and Everton. Whereas Manchester United and Everton, actually, that is not too. Okay, game week 7 is a problem slightly. But I would start delete potentially. But United and Everton rotation is game week 16. By then, honestly, you probably have got ridden of United assets. So we're looking only until like game week 13 or something, or game week 12. I mean, it's not too bad. You most likely start Rico Lewis whenever he's fit, right? Effectively. Maybe Mazraoui or Mikolenko. How likely is uh, where is it? Maybe Mazraoui over Mikolenko. You could. How likely is Rico Lewis to start this week? But depending on leaks here, I don't know. I'm not really sure. Even I'm not fully convinced on the Rico Lewis move potentially. I might even. This is why I'm thinking of like keeping delete and just going Rhea to Ederson. If like Rhea, I don't know. We're not going to get any information about Rhea. I don't want to go Ederson as well. I really don't want to go Ederson. Yeah. I might have to think about it a bit more. Maybe I just go and get Sanchez. We'll see. Oh, I can't believe I'm in this. Goalkeepers are annoying. I hate goalkeepers. Um, I don't know about Rico Luis's guarantee. We have to wait for leaks and see what we get. Is my team good? Oh yeah, I'll answer that. Because I will not have money for forwards. You'll have no money for forwards. You don't need expensive forwards, Bucky. Who are your forwards again? Your forwards were Watkins, Haaland, and Bardi. Oh well, you don't really have expensive forwards, do you? Yeah, okay. I mean, you can go Havertz over Watkins potentially. That is one option. But yeah, I can see why you won't be able to afford the others. Yeah, fair enough. There's no way to get 7.5, 8. Yeah, Saka is too expensive, right? Unless you downgrade Watkins to a Havertz or even to Watkins to a Solanke or a Jackson, and then Madison to a Saka. Downgrade one of the 4.5 keepers to a 4.0. So it requires a bit of work to try and get Saka in. Cheers, says Tiger and Kuda. No worries, Tiger. Also, who would recommend as an 8th attacker? Wood versus Solanke versus Rogers. I would go Rogers as the 8th attacker out of that lot. Probably. Yeah, given the fixtures, probably Rogers. Captain Salah and Vice Captain Jackson. Yep, that works fine, Tiger. That works fine. Really torn on Tavernier or McNeil? Tavernier or McNeil? I think Tavernier has the better 2 fixtures, doesn't he? Bournemouth, Southampton, and Leicester, yes. Whereas McNeil has Crystal Palace and Newcastle. Leaning slightly towards Tavernier. That's the same thing as Semenyo, basically. Tavernier in the short term, and then McNeil in the longer term. But who do you have as your forwards? George, who do you have as your forwards? Is Minte nailed? Not anymore, Simon. Even I thought he was nailed, and then he got benched last week. So no, he's not. Start Rogers or DCL? At this moment, I'm starting DCL. I don't know how good a move that would be, but I'm starting DCL for the moment over Rogers. Aditya. Thoughts on using Mabdidi or Sevenio on Wildcard and using the money to get Rico Lewis in over 4.5. Mavdi over Semenyo on a wildcard and using the money to get Rico Lewis in over 4.5. Who is the 4.5, Joe? The other thing is we don't know if Rico Lewis is going to start. We're all waiting to see whether we get some leaks on that. If we get like leaks on Rico Lewis starting or not. So kind of had to wait and see, Joe. I actually don't mind Semenyo, but if you want to do like get the Leicester player and then upgrade your 4.5 to Rico as well for the upside, you could do that as well. DCL versus Smith Rowe. DCL versus Smith Rowe. Ooh, that's a harder one. Based on form, I would have to edge it towards Smith Rowe. Based on form currently, Smith Rowe. Wood or DCL? Already have Aina. Is this on a wildcard to bring in, or you mean just for this week? If it's on a wildcard to bring in, I'm slightly edging it over for DCL just because of the slightly longer term in fixtures. Slightly edging it for DCL. That's a very close one. It's a 50-50 one more. I think if you were to look at like a like this review tools, they will say wood. Yeah, but it's not too much of a difference as you can see. It's so close between the two. Locked in. Who, your team or my team? My team is not locked in. But your team, if you, yeah, I don't mind it. It's just the Arsenal attack I would like, but apart from that, the rest of the team looks pretty solid. Wildcard and Saturday helped me build probably 1 million of team value. I think that's kind of the same for me as well. I got a lot of team value. Oh, not I recouped all the lost team value from the first 5 game weeks, I would say. Start Henderson or Flecken. For this week, I would look to start. I think it was Henderson probably against Henderson or Flecken. Flecken, is he Flecken at home? Oh yeah, he is at home. Okay, Flecken maybe because he's at home. Simonal, maybe Flecken because he's at home, whereas Henderson is away. The Flecken. Haaland, Watkins, Rogers, Salah, Jota, ESR, and then either McNeil or Tavernier. Oh, I would go McNeil then. George. Probably McNeil for the longer term fixtures. Sorry, I might have missed your thoughts on the 8th attacker. I think I said it was Rogers. Your 8th attacker, right? You were asking between Wood, Solanke, and Rogers. I went for Rogers. But Rogers has the best fixture this week in the upcoming 5. But he's playing away he's also playing away from home, right? He's so close between Rogers and Ipswich. Like between Rogers and DCL, it's very close. To be honest, it's a very close call. Like Palace are bad defensively. I'll be honest, Palace are bad defensively. They're not great. So it's a very close call. Updated draft shared. Oh yes. Ethan, welcome. Ethan, are you in chat? Updated draft. Rohan sent an updated draft. This is Rohan's updated draft. And I've got an updated draft from 513. George Kent says, thanks, mate. Appreciate it. No worries. If anyone's new, please do hit that like button and subscribe as well if you guys are new. We're trying to get to now 1,000 subscribers as we just hit 900 today. Just joined your Discord. Ooh, okay. I will add you. You should have access, George, to the Discord now. For anyone who, what do you call? For anyone who is new, please do hit the subscribe button. As we're looking to get to 1,000 subscribers. All right, Rohan and 513. Where's 513? 513. This is 513's teams. Let me bring my. This is Rohan's team. His updated one. Why is it too big? No, let's just keep like that. This is 513. 513, do you have 2 wildcard drafts? Or are they both the same? Oh no, they're 2 different wildcard drafts. Okay. And then I'm trying to get back my chat. Bench Wood and Wood or Solanke? I would have to say Solanke because of the fixture. But in my head, I'm like, Man United are sometimes not the best of teams. And Solanke is playing for a very attacking Spurs. So maybe it should be Solanke. But defensively, I think we have improved. If you were to look at it, 4.6 for Wood. Solanke is 4.4. Yeah. Probably bench Solanke. I can't believe I'm telling you to bench Solanke, but here I am. Why no one talking about Watkins have him in my wildcard? I think Watkins is a pretty good option. I think many people aren't talking him because of the price. It's just like they're trying to fit in so many players. And to try and get Watkins, you kind of have to sacrifice some other players, and like yeah, because of that, it's a bit harder. I can just hear the murmurs of don't trust the early kickoff as Captain Haaland. We had this before. We had this discussion of Gandhi versus Haaland. It was clear that last time that Haaland beat Gandhi. Drop my team in the Rate My Team channel. Yes, George, I will up. This is. Alright, hold on. This one was Rohan. Sorry, this was not Rohan. This is 513. This is Rohan. And this one was George and Mohammed on Insta as well. Okay, hold on. Let me close some of these teams. Shubharan, I'm closing your team. Let me know if you want me to bring it up back again. I'm gonna close some of these teams so that I know this is Tigers. Let's close that. Keep that open. All right, let's start with Rohan, and then we'll go to 513, and then George, and then Mohammed. Let me bring Mohammed's team up as well so I don't forget it. All right, so this is Mohammed's team as well. Let me bring this up here. Here we go. This is Mohammed's team. All right, let's start with Rohan. Updated draft: Sanchez, Trent, Mazraoui, Gabriel, Saka, Boomo, Smith-Rowe, Luis Diaz, Kovacic. Oh, interesting. Havertz and Haaland, Raul Jimenez, Van de Beek, and Greaves, Fabianski. Ooh, I don't mind it. Kovacic, what happened? Didn't you have Savinho, Rohan? 5.5 million mid options if I want to change Kovacic. Semenyo, McNeil. Actually, I would probably just go and get Rogers from 5.2 million. To be honest, Rohan, I'll just go and get Rogers from Aston Villa and just bank the rest of the money. Love to see a Gandhi battle. I'll just probably go and get Rogers potentially. Saka and Watkins or Salah and Wood. Oh. Saka and Watkins. Salah. Hey, Salah. Oh, that is so hard. Is that on a wild card? Is that on a wild card, Mohi? If that's on a wild card, I am slightly edging it towards Saka and Watkins. But that is so much more close than it should be. But Saka and Watkins. Two promoted teams versus Salah and Forest playing this. So yeah, I'll probably go towards Saka and Watkins. So this is Rohan. I had Ahmad. You can go and get Rogers, Morgan Rogers, Rohan. You can go get Morgan Rogers. I sent you my team on Insta. Yes. I've got your team up here. Dom, are you here? Sorry, 513, are you here? 513, you got two different drafts. What one are you leaning more towards, 513? Wait, and this was George as well. And this is Mohammed. Mohammed had Edison, Gabriel, Mikalenko, Trent, Greaves, Face, McNeil, Fabianski, Semenyo, Rogers, Boomer, Saka, Haaland, Solanke, and Watkins. Oh, very attacking front line. Yeah, I don't mind it overall. I can see where the defense is slightly more cheaper because of the very expensive front line. But overall, it's not too bad. It is not too bad overall. No Liverpool attack, but that's because of the expensive forward line. Yeah, I don't mind it. I don't mind this, Mohammed. I don't mind the team. Looks pretty interesting. Slightly different as a wildcard. Is this a wildcard team? Looks slightly different to the normal wildcard teams you've seen. You've gone with a heavy front line. And then this was 513, two different drafts. Rare, both has rare. 513, what are you going to do if we don't get any rare news? What's the plan with rare? What are you thinking of doing with rare? Gabriel, Colville, Greaves, Trent, Mazraoui. Gabriel, Murillo, Greaves, Trent, Lewis. So you're going for Lewis and Murillo over Colville and Mazrari. At this present moment, I think Lewis and Murillo might slightly edge it. Saka, Rogers, Semenya, Boomer, Luis Diaz. That hasn't changed. And then the front line is different. Haaland, Watkins, Stewart, Solanke, Haaland, Wood. This has a better, more balanced front line. Okay, I would probably have to edge it towards this one, potentially. If you really wanted to get Luis, you could potentially downgrade Colville to a Mikalenko if you wanted to get Luis, assuming you have no money in the bank. 513. Any rare news? I don't think so. Let me have a look. I haven't been paying attention, to be honest, because I've been answering so many questions. So as things stand, no. No Luis news. Sorry, no. At the moment, no Arteta. No, I can't see any rare news. I don't even know what to do with rare, to be honest. At this moment, no rare news. And then Orange Apple, welcome. What's your thoughts on Savio over Rogers as a differential, assuming Savio starts today? If Savio starts today, it's not a bad option. I do like him. As a player, I do like him. So if you want to go with that, I don't mind it at all. Just Watkins plus Rogers versus Solanke plus Wood. Not really sure. I would probably go Solanke, but I was thinking to pick Neto and use a transfer to bring Rea back. I would just go for another, like... see, I'm thinking of, if Rea doesn't start, I'm thinking of going to Cells from Forest. Potentially. That's another team that I'm thinking. Shared my team on Discord. Okay, I'll bring it up as well. And then this one was from George. Henderson, Trent, Saliba, Porro, McNeil, Salah, Smith-Rowe, Rogers, Jota, Watkins, Haaland, Howard Bellis on the bench. George, we should get City team news soon, right? We hopefully might. We'll have another 20 minutes maybe. George, did you make any transfers to this team? And this is Roku. This is Roku's team. Oh no, too big. Did you make any transfers to this team? And then Roku had Verbruggen, Trent, Gabriel, Porro, Robinson, Palmer, Boomer, Smith-Rowe, Watkins, Havertz, and Haaland. Ooh, your captain Watkins over Haaland. Not too bad. Interesting. Did you make any transfers, Roku? Did you make any transfers? Yeah, I did Minte to McNeil. You did Minte to McNeil. Okay, yeah. Okay, makes sense. What are you going to do with Jota? Jota is another issue, no? I have a feeling Jota starts today. Okay. If he does, good fixture to be honest. If he does. Juntao, hi mate. Any Rhea and Luis or Flecken and Saliba? Presently, based on lack of information, I would have to say Flecken and Saliba. So now Rhea start. Wait, we didn't get any news that Rhea is starting yet, did we? Did we get anything that's Rhea starting? Let me have a look. I haven't been paying. Let's Talk FPL has just said on his live that Tikata Corner, the source who said Rhea wasn't spotted last night, has messaged him and said Rhea has now been spotted in the morning with the squad. People. Anyone who has Rhea? Looks like Let's Talk FPL has mentioned. Andy has mentioned that Rhea has been spotted with the squad. So I am happy to keep Rhea then. Okay, okay. So maybe Rhea looks like he's starting, but we don't know. He could also not start, and he could just be like on the bench and not be risked at all potentially. That's another option as well. So we don't know. He could just be on the bench as well. I don't know, man. Arteta is a crazy guy. He does all this kind of crazy shit. So you never know what to actually think with like Arteta. He's so annoying and confusing. This is the problem. Um, Haaland captain locked. I'm a thumbnail designer, and if you open to me, send in some samples, I can DM you. Don't worry, Joppa. Well, at this moment, the channel doesn't earn any income because we're below 1,000 subscribers. So at this moment, there's no way of earning any income on the channel. So I'm not really looking for any thumbnail designers. I basically just create my own thumbnails at the moment. So all good for the moment, but thank you for the offer. Thank you for the offer though. Check X Ryan. I said I saw that. Made 3 early transfers. Took a -8. Took a minus. That's a big one. Fair enough. Do you want to captain Watkins or do you want to captain Haaland? Because Watkins is already a massive differential. But with Jota, I can move to Barnes or Mbeumo in coming weeks. That's true. Mbeumo, Havertz, Gabriel in and burn Zach Jota out. Mbeumo, Gabriel, Havertz, burn, Isak and Jota. Okay, fair enough. Makes sense, Roku. Guardiola, Rico, Gundo starts. Ooh, you got the news? Where did you get the news? Where did you get that news? Where did you get that news, Simon? From which source did you get that news? I haven't seen any source on that at the moment. Havertz versus Diaz. I would go for Havertz versus Diaz. Do you have Salah? Oh wait, I can look at your team 5-3. You don't have Salah, do you? I would say at this moment, Luis Diaz. 5-3, Luis Diaz. Gerald, Gerald, how are you doing? Quick question: who would you start out of these two? Munoz away against Everton or Vardy against Arsenal? I would start Munoz against Everton. Munoz. For me, Munoz. Purely because Arsenal defense should be good. So Munoz for me. And it's Arsenal at home, isn't it? Yeah, Munoz. Okay, I think I have seen everyone's teams. Have I missed anyone's teams? I don't think so. I'm just gonna react to all these teams that I've seen. I've seen everyone's team, right? This is Roku's as well. Have I missed anyone's teams? No. Hopefully not. I tagged you on a Twitter post. Okay, let me bring it up. So I'm gonna leaked FPL. Oh no. I have them muted, Samuel. I have them muted, which means they have shared previously false. So yeah, no, I would not trust that source, Simon. I would not trust that source. Everyone captaining Haaland is no fun. I don't think everyone is captaining Haaland. I think there's a lot of people captaining Salah this week. Able to see my team, Gerald. Yes, can you tell me where exactly, Gerald? In the mini league, I can bring your team up. You can tell me where in the mini league I can bring it. 55. That's why Watkins. Okay, makes sense. Fair enough. I don't mind it at all. Don't mind it at all. Watkins is a good pick this week as well, to be honest. Challenge team. Ooh, yes. So challenge team, for anyone who's playing FPL challenge, it's a 5-side for anyone who's playing FPL challenge. Make sure to join the mini league. Oops, wrong mini league, this one. Join this mini league for anyone who's playing FPL challenge. The league code is 584 BQG, 584 BQG for anyone playing FPL Challenge. It's a 5-a-side team. I'm not going to share my team because there's only very few combinations you can go with. But I'm assuming a lot of people will be going with very similar teams. I think most of the picks on the challenge team this week is pretty straightforward. This rank is nowhere good. So sad. 50-50 in the mini league. This is Gerald's team. 85. Doing well, Gerald. Well done. Henderson, Konsa, Trent, Munoz, Porro, Rogers, Palmer, Salah, Smith-Rowe, Haaland. What are you planning on doing? One free transfer after selling Pedro for Vardy. Oh. You mean one free transfer left? You're starting Semenyo this week, aren't you? Gerald. Starting Semenyo, right? Salah or Haaland to captain is so tough. Flip a coin. At this point, I would just flip a coin. Both are really good. Joe Pedro for DCL, a -4. And if not, I have Greaves and Keane for backup. And who do I play out of those two? It would probably have to be Greaves, Crispy. Because I think Branthwaite is back. Which means Michael Keane shouldn't play for Everton. He shouldn't start for Everton. So I would play Greaves if that's the case. For a -4, Joe Pedro to DCL, I don't mind it. I actually don't mind it if you want to do it. Because I don't think Ipswich are keeping a clean sheet this week. On free transfer? Yeah, so if you're starting Semenyo, who are you benching? Crispy. It's not Crispy, Gerald. Are you benching Vardy? Who are you benching this week? Or have you done the one free transfer? You have, right? After selling Joe Pedro? I could transfer Munoz out and have 5 million in the bank for a defender. No, I'd probably Vardy, Hall, Fraser, and Turner on the bench. I'm wondering if I'll just keep your team as it is. Munoz is the fixture this week isn't too bad for him. Roll the free transfer because you could probably have 2 free transfers in game week 7. Ideally, I would like to get an Arsenal player in this team, but to do that requires sacrificing Salah. So I think maybe if you roll your transfer, you'll be in a slightly better position. So I'll probably roll the transfer, Gerald. Maybe later I can change Bruno to Odegaard once he's back. You could do that as well, but yeah, you might be, depends on when Odegaard is back. That's the only thing. Reckon Carvalho is a good shout. Differential punt for sure. Don't know how much I would trust him. Ivaner. I think I might just even like keep it on what do you call? Rogers, Morgan Rogers. Alright, what was I looking for? I was looking for what to do with Rico Lewis. Do I get a Dalot? What to do with Rhea? Looks like Rhea might play from the looks of it, so we'll keep Rhea as it is. So my next decision is Rico Luis Dalot. Oh, let me watch list this guy. Who's on my watch list? I have so many people on my watch list. Need to remove these guys. Rico Luis Dalot and delete. Those are my watch list at the moment. I'll fix this watch list later. Let's go and put the players that I wanted. Where is Matthias Delete? So yeah, these are my 3 that I'm on the watch list at the moment. Alright, man. Hello, good luck. Corey Parker, welcome. I'm on a wildcard. Should I get rid of Rhea? So apparently, Rhea has traveled with the Arsenal squad. Whether that means he's going to start or whether that means he's going to be benched is a different story, and we're not really sure. But apparently, he has traveled. So it depends on what you're going to do with that information. I would potentially, if you're willing to hold him, I don't mind holding him. He was pictured with the squad, or he was being spotted with the squad, not pictured. He's been spotted with the Arsenal squad, so we don't know whether he's going to start or whether he's going to be benched. That we don't know yet. Never back the early kickoff, Gandhi. I remember last time we had this discussion as well against Haaland and Gandhi. Haaland won. Any team leaks? Nope. None yet. None at the moment. Evanilson took the last pen. Yes, he did. But I think he's sharing pens, if I'm not mistaken. I think he's sharing pens with Clivert. This is the last rare news that we saw. Probably just go to Andy's thing. What a player. He went to chase teammates. How are we doing, Jeff? Welcome, Jeff. How are you doing? How are you doing? What to do for goalkeeper suggestions now that Rhea is kind of like uncertain? Do we go for Edison? Do we go for Flecken? I had Flecken before, really wasn't too much of a fan. Should I just go for Sanchez? Maybe. Actually, Searles is someone that I was looking as well. Why isn't Searles in here? Why is the fixtures for Forest? Because of the Chelsea fixture, that's why. I don't know who to go for, like goalkeeper picks. West Ham, Wolves, United and Ipswich, Fulham, Bournemouth. I can see why Flecken is going. People are going for Flecken. Kinda makes sense. Maybe I just keep it on Flecken, to be honest. Yeah, I don't even know what to do. Send my team in DMs. Could you have a cheeky look? Yes, I can. Where did you send it? Alright. Let's have a look at your team. You sent it on X, didn't you? Alright. Twitter. Okay. Where is the team? I haven't gotten it, Jeff. Let me see my tweet. I think it might have gone there. I don't get any notifications. I don't have that. Jeff, I don't think I got it. Did you message me or? Oh, it came just now. Came. Is this your team? Is this your team, Jeff? Rea, Konsa, Gabriel, Trent, Rogers, Boomer, Semenyo, Saka, Luis Diaz, Solanke, Haaland, Mikulenko. No, this is not your team. This has Joao Pedro in it. We are DMs under the name Ethan. Ah, that was your team. Okay. Yes. That makes so much more sense. I thought you were in the chat before. All right. All right. This is your team. Here we go. All right. We have Jeff's team. This is your team, Caleb. Okay, yours are here. I just sent you a reply to your tweet. Why Joe Pedro? Any chance of a DCL or Chris or Chris Wood? Oh no, Ethan's team. Alright, so Henderson, Robinson, Porro, Konsa, Eze, Smithrow, Rogers, Salah, Haaland, Isak, and Solanke. Guardiola on the bench. Isak has probably got to go, right? 3 free transfers, 1.5 in the bank, still have wildcard. Isak has got to go, surely. Probably an Arsenal attacker. Havertz? Isak to Havertz? You have 1.5 in the bank. Oh. Maybe Eze. Can you do Eze to Saka? No, Eze to Saka is not possible because you have Salah. Isak to Havertz. You could do Isak to Havertz. Robinson to Saliba maybe, or even Pedro Porro or Robinson to Gabriel, and Isak to Havertz potentially. Up to you whether you want to start Guardiola or not, depending on that situation. But Isak to Havertz, Porro or Robinson, one of the two to Gabriel. I don't think you can get to Saka. It's not possible because you'll have to do like Eze to Saka, which might not be affordable. Is Barnes upgrade on Smithrow or ESR would be good? You mean getting Harvey Barnes? No, I probably wouldn't get Harvey Barnes. I'll just keep ESR, to be honest. I'll just keep ESR. Let me try that. Alright, let me know how that goes. And then Caleb, who is here as well. Rea, Konsa, Gabriel, Trent, Rogers, Boomer, Smith, Semenyo, Saka, Luis Diaz, Solanke, and Haaland, Mikalenko, Greaves, and the Brentford second keeper. Why Joe Pedro? I'll probably just like get a Calvert-Lewin or a Chris Wood. We don't know how long Joe Pedro is going to be out for. I just wouldn't risk it on a wildcard. I'll just get someone else who's playing. Or do you not have enough funds for that? 4.5 goalkeeper that rotates with Sanchez. Sells from Forest, Rohan. Chelsea and Forest actually do rotate nicely. So if I get Chelsea and Forest, swap it up to game week 18. This is the rotation that you would get. It's not too bad. Not the best of rotations, but it's a decent rotation. I can afford the Havertz and Gabriel. Yeah, you should be able to. It's up to you in terms of who you want to get rid of defense for Gabriel. I was thinking Eze, Robinson, and Isak to Gabriel, Boomer, and Jackson. Oh, you could do that as well. You could actually do that as well. That's also not too bad. Eze, Smithrow, and Wood. Pick any two. Based on form, I would say. Ooh. I'm gonna go Smith Rowe, and then between Wood and Eze, Eze has been playing so well, man. The guy is due something eventually. I'll go for Eze. Maybe Eze and Smith Rowe. I don't know. That's a very close call. Eze and Smith Rowe probably. What does FPL plan like? What does this say? So Chris Wood, 4.6. I think Smith Rowe is 3.4. Interesting. So it says to play Chris Wood over Smith Rowe. And Eze is 4.9. So Eze. So if you were to ask FPL review, it'll tell you to play Eze and Chris Wood over Smith Rowe and bench Smith Rowe. I think Smith Rowe versus Wood is a very close call. No money. Is Welbeck better than Pedro? Well, Welbeck is fit. Pedro is injured. Pedro is apparently on crutches and whatnot. So Pedro is not going to be playing. So I don't mind if you want to go for Welbeck as well. Yeah, you can go for Welbeck as well. Who's the best captain this week, Haaland or Salah? If you have Salah, I would probably say Salah is the better captaincy option at the moment. Luis versus, but Haaland has been on the better form, but Salah has the better fixture. Luis versus Colville. Colville is more nailed, right? Rico Lewis has higher upside. We don't know whether Rico Lewis is going to start or not. That's the only thing. We're kind of all waiting on like Rico Lewis leaks and whatnot to see if he'll start or not. Fourth defender is Milenkovic. Oh, then go for Rico Lewis. Sorry, not Rico Lewis. Then go for Colville. Because Colville and Milenkovic will rotate decently, like I just said to Rohan. Chelsea and Forest rotation is not too bad. You can see. Whose message is this? Is it that? Goalkeeper Sales and Sanchez. Yeah, I don't mind that at all. 0.2 in the bank, which means I would have 5.9 if I sold Pedro. Not sure who I would downgrade either to get any recommendations. Let's have a look again. I'll probably just go and get Welbeck instead, to be honest. Caleb. I'll just go and get Welbeck. Because I'm trying to think of someone you would downgrade, and I can't really think of one. Like, there's no like Mikalenko is like the cheapest 4.5 who should be 4.5 but now 4.3 defender available. Unless you go Konsa to a 4.0, which I wouldn't recommend. I just think there's no one else I would want to downgrade from this team. So I just go and get Welbeck instead. With Rodri long-term injury, will City struggle in away games and also KDB missing? Will they struggle in away games? There will be a bit of an impact, yes, but they're still significantly, like their squad depth is still significantly better than most teams, that they should be fine. But there will be games that where they could have won with Rodri that they might potentially draw at times as well. There will be an effect, yes. There will definitely be an effect. How about Colville plus Mazraoui versus Colville plus Milenkovic? Colville plus Mazraoui. Ooh, game week 10 is the only issue. But actually, that is not too bad. That also rotates very nicely. Very interesting. I did not notice that. Yeah, actually, that's not too bad as well, as you can see. It's only game week 10, but apart from that, they do rotate well. You could do that as well. 5-1-3. Thanks for everything you do, Ryan. Off to watch NRL. Enjoy Plowby. What about Rhea to 4.5, then Solanke to Havertz and Pedro to DCL? Solanke to Havertz and Pedro to DCL. You could actually do that as well, Caleb. Yeah, I don't mind Flecken. I was looking at the fixtures. Flecken probably is the one with the slightly better fixtures. So I don't mind Flecken. SJ, welcome. Any team news? Not really. No, I haven't seen any leaks at the moment. I haven't seen any team leaks. I did see apparently that Rhea has like uh, been spotted with the Arsenal squad, but we have no idea whether Rhea is going to be like playing for Arsenal or not. So yeah, Gundogan worthy for 6.5. I actually don't mind it. I don't mind Gundogan at all for 6.5. Not too bad of an option. Hurts to have double Arsenal defense. That is true. That's if they concede, right? If they don't concede, you're doing pretty well. If they don't concede, still don't know what to do with like Raya. That's the only problem. David Raya has arrived with the Arsenal team at the hotel. This doesn't mean that he's playing. I'm looking at the video of where is Raya. Here we are now looking at Arsenal players, boys. I can't even find it. I can't even play it on YouTube because I might just get copyrighted. I hope Arteta gives Gabriel and Raya. Don't say that. Don't say that. Also, is it crazy to say that I think Solanke has higher upside than Havertz? No, I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say. Sorry, I wouldn't say it's crazy. I think it's possible. I think it's possible. The thing is, now with Raya, there are two options. You think you want him as the goalkeeper for like long term? I think you just like take a punt on it and you go with it and you hope he starts if you think you want him long term. If you are uncertain on Rhea and you don't want him long term, I would just go for a 4.5 million keeper, to be honest. Because if you think like you don't want him long term. I'm captain in Sara this game week. Good captaincy option. Good captaincy option. Alright. Doesn't seem like we're getting any city leaks, anything. Don't know what to do. Best forward under 7 million. Under 7 million. I'd say Calvert. It's between Calvert Lewin and Chris Wood for me. And then it's a personal preference on the two on who you want to go for. I have slightly edged it towards Calvert Lewin, but it's between Calvert Lewin and Chris Wood. Tom went Robinson, Poro, Pau. Which two would you start? I would start Robinson and Pau Torres. Surely United should score a goal. So Robinson and Robinson even actually you could Pau Torres. You could potentially actually start Pedro Porro if you want some upside over Robinson. So Porro and Pau Torres actually dumb. If you had Salah and Haaland, who would you captain? If I had Salah and Haaland, I would probably captain Salah just for the fixture. I'd probably captain Salah if I had Salah and Haaland. I would captain Salah. The fixture is better for Salah. Should I take a -4 to get Gabriel in for Porro? Ooh. Yeah, that could work. Robo Rishi, that could actually work. Will, how are you doing, Will? How are things going? I'm cooked Ryan 15 more minutes and I'm nowhere close. Oh, MFZ, you better start building. Better start building. I'm just begging for some attacking ratings from Porro. Can't afford Trent. Fair enough. Did Pedro to Wood and Porro to Luis -4 to avoid drops and like no one dropped. It is what it is. Now we're kind of waiting to see whether whether Rico Lewis will start or not. At this present moment, we don't fully know whether he'll start or not. Who was I was looking to find? Yes. At this present moment, we don't know whether Luis is starting or not. Palmer or Saka? Saka. I'd go Saka. Anyways, have a good end of stream and evening. Going for dinner now. Dom, thank you for joining me. Thank you for keeping me company as well. And also, people don't forget to hit the like button and hit that subscribe button as well. We're trying to find any news if we can, but at this moment we don't have anything. Paulo to Luis was to free funds as there was no other Pedro replacements. Fair points. Any team leaks? I heard Rhea has traveled. Yes, I saw Rhea has traveled, but I still have no idea whether that means like Rhea is gonna start or Rhea is gonna like benched or what. I probably I don't know. I'm thinking I might just chance it with Rhea, see what happens. He plays, he plays. If he doesn't play, I have a 0 on a goalkeeper. It is what it is. I'll take the risk with Rhea and see what happens. Is what I'm thinking. We got Will's team. I could also go Flecken, to be honest. I haven't fully thought of what that 1 million could do in like difference. Fazid, how are you doing, Fazid? Can't believe I'm leaving it this late. I haven't the Wildcard, but MZ, have a few more minutes, but I'm sure you'll be able to do it. DMD the team? Yes, I brought it up just now. Henderson, Rico Lewis, Trent, Saliba, Rogers, Jota, Smith-Rowe, Salah, Havertz, Haaland, Wood, Robinson, Harwood, Bailey, Swings, and Fabianski. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty good, Will. I like it. The only issue is Jota. Don't know whether Jota will play or not, but I guess you kind of have to hope he does. Even if he doesn't and he comes off the bench, it's not a bad fixture for Jota. So my Isak replacement, I was thinking Havertz, but not comfortable. Now he might play deep. Attack Jackson's 2 fixtures, then go someone else in game week 8. You could do that. So you can attack Jackson's 2 fixtures and then possibly go for like a Solanke in game week 8. Fazid. That is something you can do. Alright, I am thinking Flecken, what can I do with the 1 million extra? Too many risks, man. Again, I'm looking at this team and like Rico Lewis is a risk I don't really want to take. I don't know if I really want to get Rico Lewis. It's a bit of a risk. I'll just go for delete. Bit more safer. Rhea is the big question. What to do with Rhea? That is the big question right now. If I was to go for Flecken, can use the 1 million. I can go double Arsenal defense of Saliba and Gabriel both. That might also be a better option possibly. The other thing is I use that 1 million later to maybe upgrade Smith Rowe to someone else, which is also not a bad solution. What would you guys do? What would you guys do? Would you tell me to like downgrade Flecken, keep the money in the bank, and maybe upgrade Smith Rowe to another player game week 7 or game week 8? Or even like could become Luis Diaz, could become like a Bruno Fernandes. Calvert-Lewin, no, he can't become anyone, sadly. Could do delete to Saliba as well. Why delete over Dalot? Set piece threat. Purely set piece threat. I think delete has had the better XG for defenders. Yeah, look at it. He's third, 0.95. He also has a better XG per 90 for Manchester United out of all Manchester United players, actually. XGI, I think Dalot is higher significantly. Yeah, Dalot 0.82. Oh no, delete is higher, 0.95. I made it the stream. Ezra, welcome. Just in time, Ezra. If Luis is benched, Flecken plus Saliba, else I think it is Rhea plus Luis. Who for my team or for your team? Shubhern. Slightly regretting going Luis over Konsa. I mean, there is upside to that move. That's the thing. I think if he starts this week, he's halts, but yeah, long term he's gone. That's true. But I think Luis has upside. Also want to do Eze to Diaz because of all the Wolves team news. Still have 2 free transfers. Yeah, if you can do that as well, Fazid, I actually don't mind that. Why delete over Dalot? I think I answered that. Just tagged you on X. What do you think? Flecken, Gabriel, Tuanzebe, Kalenko, Greaves, Trent, Saka, Rogers, Diblin, Embremo, Palmer. I don't know. Do you really want Palmer? How about... Here's the thing. You could downgrade Palmer to a Diaz and maybe upgrade Calvert-Lewin to a Jackson, potentially, and use that money to maybe upgrade Tuanzebe also to a 4.5. What do you think, Caleb? That's a few options that you can do. 8 minutes more, by the way, people. 8 minutes more. Any leaks? Not at the moment. No, we've only seen that Rhea has apparently traveled. So that's the only thing we've seen, but nothing else, to be honest. Like even yes, indeed. Gabriel to California and upgrade Ahmad to Rogers or Onana. Gabriel to California. No, keep Gabriel. I prefer Gabriel. Gabriel is better. Upgrade Ahmad to Rogers. That you could do. You could upgrade Ahmad to Rogers. Onana, you can keep Onana. I actually don't mind it. Or you can move to Flecken if you want to downgrade Rohan. Final options are Isak to Jackson and Eze to Diaz. Isak to Jackson, yes. Eze to Diaz or Isak to Jackson and Cannon to DCL. Choose one. I would do Isak to Jackson and Eze to Diaz. Fazid. Hi Ryan, start one. Vardy or Pedro Porro? Pedro Porro. Pedro Porro, because you never know. United versus Spurs is a very tricky game. Anything can happen. Uh, G, welcome. Now, Caleb, what do you think? Sell Palmer to Diaz, maybe. Upgrade Calvert-Lewin to like a Jackson if you still want to keep like the Chelsea attack, and Tuan Zebe maybe to a 4.5. At defense though, that's the only thing I'm just thinking. But yeah. Oh, we've got leaks. We have leaks. Rico Lewis starts. People, Rico Lewis starts. Rico Lewis starts. We got leaks. Alright, with the Rico Lewis starting news, I think my moves have kind of slowly been made. Bring in Rico Lewis. Let's play the game. Now the question is what to do with Flecken. Sorry, what to do with Rhea. That is the next question. Let's make this move. Lewis. And do I play Rogers? That's the other one. What to do with Rhea? Original team I tagged you in. I think it's safer. The original team that you tagged me in. Yeah, I think so as well. FPL fan. Caleb. I think the original team was way better than this, the one that you sent me. Honestly, the original team looked so much more better. Will Guardiola start? Let me check and see. We've got leaks, so Rico Lewis is starting. Haaland is starting. Obviously, everyone kind of knew that. Guardiola, nothing yet at the moment. No, nothing at the moment with regards to Guardiola. I should probably put this on the. All right. Haaland starts, but even my dad knew that. Yeah, true. As a biased Liverpool fan, 2 Everton on wildcard is bold. True, very true. But I just think there is the Rico Lewis starts apparently. Yep, Rico Lewis starts. But I think there's like upside to the Everton picks. That's what I'm thinking. Should I play Welbeck or Rogers or Semenyo? I would play Semenyo has to start, Caleb. Semenyo has to start. The fixture is too good to ignore. You have to start Semenyo. Alright, I'm just tempted to risk the whole David Raya situation, man. Seriously. Welbeck over Rogers though? Oh, that's a much more closer one. I would probably go for. Let me have a look at the fixture again. Rogers is playing Ipswich. Welbeck is playing Chelsea. I'll probably go for Rogers. Currently on the bench for Rogers. Yeah, I'll probably go for Rogers. Probably go for Rogers. Alright, this is the team. I'm happy with this. It's just rare that I'm kind of uncertain what to do. Roll transfer, start Andreas or Guardiola. I'd probably start Guardiola. I'll probably start Guardiola. Ivaner. Yeah, what to do? What to do? Uh, what to do with Rhea? Start Porto or Robinson? I would probably start Porto, to be honest. Cap Watkins or Haaland? I would captain Haaland. Just based on form, I would captain Haaland. Don't captain Gabriel. I don't know if I want. I don't know if I would want to captain a defender. Locked in and appreciate it. No worries, Avanar. I'm just going to chance a rare move. Let's see what happens. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. Is what it is. Taking a gamble on rare. Let's hope this pays off. Good luck to your game. Yeah, same. Hope it pays off. Good luck, everyone. Good luck. We have 1 more minute. Make sure to lock those teams. I don't have any more leaks for anyone apart from the whole Rico Lewis news, and we pictured Rhea training like Rhea with the team. So you guys have to take a gamble on Rhea if you're going to do it. But apart from that, I don't have anything else. Robinson or Lewis, I would go for Rico Lewis. Rico Lewis, he's starting. Kind of want to captain Palmer, but can't go against Haaland. Fair enough. I mean, having Palmer itself is a pretty good defender. Captain Haaland last second. All right, good luck, George. People, make sure to lock those teams. 1 more minute left. Should I start Rogers or Calvert-Lewin? I'm just going to start Calvert-Lewin. Hope for the best. Let's see how it goes. And it's done. Yep, it is. Can't believe this. This wildcard draft is almost going to be similar to so many template teams. So many. I can't believe my wildcard has become template. I think the only thing that's non-template in my wildcard at this moment is Rhea. Everything else is basically template. I fumbled. Oh no. What did you do, Emerson? Full leaks coming in 15 minutes, true. What did you do, Emerson? After all the fuss, it's not changes in the team today. I don't feel Trenton idea, and I have them both. Oh, you have Trenton ideas. Oh, that's fine. After all the fuss, no changes in the team. Fair enough. All right. I think I'm going to end it here. My voice is effectively gone. I'm going to go and rest my voice. I want to first thank you everyone because we've reached 900 subscribers, I think, from the looks of it. I want to thank all the new subscribers and obviously the regulars as well. Thank you very much. Shout out to you all. And I will meet you all again next week. I'm going to be traveling next week. So the timings for next week's streams might be a bit all over the place because I'm traveling. And even deadline stream next week, I will let you all know. Won't guarantee anything next week for deadline stream. It could be at 2 hours before. It could even be a shorter deadline stream next week. We might even potentially have one on Friday as well, potentially. So I'm just next week I'm traveling, so it's going to be slightly mixed. But we will have streams. It's just the times will be slightly different. So I can't tell you exactly what the times will be at the moment. Just depend on like what time I'm available and whatnot. This is MFZ's wildcard. It's actually not a bad wildcard, to be honest. Not a bad wildcard at all, MFZ. Don't worry. Things look good. 17% on that battery. You better go and charge your phone. But to be honest, it looks pretty good. I don't mind it at all, to be honest. Don't mind it at all. All right. We're going to end it here. Thank you all for watching. That's the wildcard that I ended up with. So thank you, everyone. And I hope you all have a great day, a good week, a good weekend, and a green arrows to everyone. And I will see you all next week, uncertain times. So Stay tuned. I'll post it on the community tab and everything. And thank you to everyone for helping us reach 900 subscribers. 1K coming soon, like Rohan said. Have a good week, and I'll see you all later. Peace.